From the moment you walk into the showroom floor at Trapp Cadillac, you understand our commitment to providing a truly exceptional experience for all returning and new customers.
Our goal is to make sure you're always comfortable while understanding the entire process of getting into your new Trapp Cadillac.
When you drive a Trapp Cadillac, you know performance, bold styling, and our shared commitment to service.
One thing you can always count on here at Trapp Cadillac is our excellent service experience.
Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, glad to be your host. And joining us via Zoom is Fabian Gutierrez, who is with FEMA, here to tell us a little bit about some disaster assistance. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, it seems that, of course, we had Hurricane Francine, which was, certainly created some devastation in this area. A lot of people are affected, but understand there's an approaching deadline to apply with FEMA. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, the deadline to apply for FEMA for the Francine disaster for the 9 parishes that were declared through the disaster declaration is end of day November 18th. Now, I know that we may have pushed out that it was November 16th. Residents, any survivors, have until the 16th to be able to go into one of the disaster recovery centers. And what I mean by that is by the one disaster recovery center that we still have currently open. And that's going to be in Houma. That's going to be at the Terrebonne Parish Library at 151 Library Drive, and that's in Houma. So anyone who still has not applied for disaster assistance, or anyone who has any questions that they would like to go in and talk to someone face to face, November 16th at noon, that's a Saturday, they have until November 16th to come in and speak with someone face to face and ask any questions or to apply for FEMA assistance at that time. The deadline is November 18th, so after that time, there are other ways for any survivors of the 9 parishes that were declared in the declaration to apply for FEMA assistance, and that's through through disasterassistance.gov. You can do it online, and that's where you can fill out the application there, or you can call our FEMA helpline at 1-800-621-3362. You also have another option, and that's through a mobile app that's available through most mobile devices.
Okay. And can you tell us, I guess, what are the type of things that would be, potentially eligible, or who should be the person to apply? What kind of things would FEMA be looking for?
Well, each case is unique and it's different. So it just depends if you have any kind of damage that you sustained to your property inside and out that you can apply for FEMA assistance. We encourage you to come in and still let us know what kind of damages that you have. Even if it's not much, even if it is a minor situation, we still encourage you to come in and at least speak to one of or call and apply for any kind of assistance and discuss your situation with us. So things that you can bring with you when you come in or whenever you call, make a list of items that you feel that were damaged, any losses that you might have. Be prepared with your homeowner's insurance, your flood insurance. Have all of this pertinent information that you have ready to go, so that way you can be able to let us have an opportunity to look and review what you have. Even though you have homeowners insurance or flood insurance, and flood insurance doesn't necessarily mean that you don't qualify for FEMA assistance. You can still, we're not going to duplicate what you have, but we may be able to help with what wasn't covered by your homeowner's insurance or flood insurance.
Yeah, you make a good point. I mean, that there's a lot of deductibles, or there's just limits that, a lot of times that homeowners insurance don't give you the full value for, and that FEMA may be able to step in that situation. Do you have any, figures as of now on what's been allocated regarding Hurricane Francine?
Sure. So over the 9 parishes, we've got about just over 48,000 who applied for assistance, for FEMA assistance. And that's just about 63.6 million that have been given to those who are eligible for assistance. In Terrebonne County alone, we've got just over 1,500 applicants who have applied for assistance in those areas.
I got you. We in parishes in Louisiana, though, instead of the counties, though. But
I apologize. I apologize.
No problem.
Yeah.
We're very unique over here in Louisiana. But again, in those 9 parishes, I think I have a list on them. Is it Ascension, Assumption, Lafourche, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. James, St. John the Baptist, St. Mary, and Terrebonne Parish? Is that correct?
Absolutely. Those are all of the 9 parishes that have been declared under the disaster, yes.
Okay, and again, the ways that you can apply, I mean, you have it in Terrebonne Parish, you have that location at Houma that'll be open till Saturday, but then you can also go online. The FEMA app is also very useful. I know a lot of people might have experience with that from Hurricane Ida a few years ago. That's, again, something that you can use as well.
So if I could say, the hours of operation for the Disaster Recovery Center in Terrebonne Parish is going to be Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. So you have until 4 o'clock this Friday. And then Saturday, they will close at noon. So if you can't make it in during the week, you have until noon on Saturday to come into the library, the Terrebonne Parish Library, and apply for assistance if you want to have that discussion with someone face-to-face. Otherwise, applying online through the app or the FEMA helpline would be your other options.
Okay, and again, FEMA is encouraging everybody out there to apply if you have, you think you have any damage. Doesn't hurt to apply.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any little amount will help, obviously. So even if you think that you may not apply, you may not qualify, or you may not be eligible for assistance, still come in, ask your questions, make a list of questions that you might have. Give us an opportunity to hear what you might have and see how we might be able to help. So we're definitely encouraging everyone to take advantage of this opportunity by the deadline, before the deadline, to come in and just have your conversation face-to-face or over the phone with one of our FEMA representatives, and give us the opportunity to find out what your issues are that happened during Francine, and we'll be able to help you out where we can.
Well, thank you very much, Fabian, for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.